What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D, and we got a situation in Chi-Town that happened. This was like right before the weekend, and lo and behold, the media wasn't talking very much about this. I wonder why that is. But we have a young man, 18 years old, went on a crime spree and was ultimately put down by a concealed carrier that he was trying to rob. So let's go into some of the details here in the report. It says teenage armed robber was shot dead when he tried to mug a man minutes after stealing a car at gunpoint and two women's purses. I'm assuming his name is Daone. You guys tell me. Daone. Daone. I'm assuming that's what that is. Feazell. Feazell. You know, black folks, I love us. I love y'all. I love all of us. But we got to do better with these names, man. Some of these names just ain't it. A lot of times, y'all be setting y'all kids up for failure just with these stupid names, because people will see that name on the application and it immediately is going into the garbage, because it's just like certain names you like, they parents have no good sense, and there's no way I'm going to hire somebody that was raised by people with good sense. I mean, the parents could have good sense, but that's going to be the perception. So let's continue. Uh, a teenage armed robber was shot dead. Yeah. 18 years old. He was gunned down in Humboldt Park on Chicago's west side at 10:48 p.m. on Tuesday, ending a brief but violent crime spree. Again, why isn't the news talking about this? It was even hard for me to research this. I looked at YouTube. I didn't find any video news reports about this. I found a YouTube channel with like two videos on it that looked to be his, and he had posted two video game clips, I guess, from him playing what was it, Friday the 13th, like 3 years ago. So I wish that he would have kept doing stuff like that rather than be out here on this type of time. He was shot after approaching a man unloading his car on the 1400 block of North Artesian Avenue, brandishing a gun and demanding his property. The 36-year-old would-be victim quickly pulled out his own gun and shot Feazell several times in the chest and head, Chicago police said. Feazell, who goes by Daone No Remorse, who goes by Daone No Remorse online, but is not gang affiliated, was rushed to Stroger Hospital where he was pronounced dead. The man who shot him used his legally registered firearm and also held a concealed carry permit, police said. He was not injured. So, man, come on now. In 18 minutes, man, this dude went on a crime spree and ended his life. So they actually go through what happened here. This is actually a pretty good article, because the other one that I was reading didn't have the amount of detail that this one does. Feazell's crime spree began just 18 minutes earlier when he robbed a man on the corner of Fulton and Kilpatrick in Austin and stole his gray 2025 Corolla. So he robbed somebody at gunpoint for their brand new whip. Then at 10:43 p.m., he pulled up alongside two women, both 27, walking on the 2500 block of West Haddon in Humboldt Park. He jumped out of the stolen car and robbed them at gunpoint of their purses, phones, and wallet before fleeing in the Corolla. So dude robbed somebody at gunpoint. I mean, it's like this dude thought he was playing GTA, man. He robbed somebody at gunpoint for their car, goes around looking for more people to victimize. Got the two women, robbed them. It says, but this time, his third time was not a charm. And within 5 minutes, he was lying on the ground in a pool of blood. So third time, he came across the right one or the wrong one, depending on what your perspective is. It says police found a woman's stolen property inside the Corolla, which was confirmed to be the same one he carjacked earlier. They wrote in a report, Feazell's grandmother, Vanessa Horton, said she last saw him on Monday, the day before his death, at her granddaughter's graduation. And here is what the grandma told them in the report. When we got home, he walked me upstairs, and that was the last time I saw him. He was a good kid as far as I knew him. All he did was play video games. He wasn't into gangs or nothing. Man, family members, especially the women in our families, can be very biased. Whenever I see a situation like this, the mama, the grandma, the aunties, they always talk about he was a good kid. I mean, this is somebody that within 18 minutes committed 3 crimes. I mean, he was on some real GTA type stuff. This dude was trying to get them 5 stars. And they talking to his family. The grandma talking about he was a good kid. You know, like really. She says, I don't know what happened. He wasn't a good kid. That's what happened. You know, kids are oftentimes a different person in front of parents than they are when they out there on the streets. I mean, he wasn't even with no friends acting goofy, you know, because there tends to be an element of peer pressure. So people will be out there with friends, riding around, doing stuff that they otherwise wouldn't do because they feel empowered. He out there being a goofball, totally on his own, totally voluntary. He's got a firearm that I'm assuming isn't even legal, and he's out doing the most. It says a local alleged gang leader claimed Feazell was not in a gang, just a little boy that grew up in the hood. He claimed the teen had no serious criminal history and just happened to fall in some bad habits. Feazell's family and friends reacted with shock and dismay to the news of his death. WTF, you was just at graduation, cuz, one wrote. So, I mean, this is a terrible ending to this situation. Young man was only 18 years old, and he decided one day, and this is after being at a graduation. They say the day before he was at a graduation, grandma, she helped him upstairs, and then he went on about his way. So I find it hard to believe that this is his first time doing some stuff like this. He just finally got caught. You know, I really doubt that the first time he decided to go out there and do stuff like this, he got popped. But you guys, I advise people to really take into consideration carrying, because the criminals can't be the only ones armed, really. If this man had not have been armed, he would have been the 3rd victim that night. Now, I don't know if his intention was ever to actually use it on somebody, but I mean, if you gonna load up and take it out, I'm assuming that your intent is to use it, just like the guy that was armed. His intent is to use it. You don't want to use it, but you will if you put in that situation. So you just never know when you'll be put in a situation like this, and when you know, you have to protect yourself. So he was about to be victim number 3, and because he was in the position to protect himself, he stopped that from happening. It's unfortunate that this young man is gone, but he made decisions that led to his untimely demise. Surprisingly, people aren't defending his behavior. And the reason why I say surprisingly is because oftentimes when I see black folks do things that they're not supposed to be doing and then get held accountable, it's everybody's fault. The system failed him. He didn't have a father. He had bad influences around him. It's everything but he made a poor decision. He could have stayed where the hell he was at. Y'all know I'm big on that. Stay where the hell you at. All right, wherever the hell that you were, if you think about doing something stupid, just stay there. Keep playing the video games. Keep playing Mortal Kombat. Keep playing Call of Duty. You know, keep watching anime. Whatever it is that you were doing, just keep doing it. In many cases, when there are situations like this, if they would have just kept doing whatever it was that they was doing, they life never would have ended prematurely. I'm gonna leave it there though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.